Hello and welcome to our next video on loving people. This one we're going to be talking specifically about serving people. So when we talk about serving people, we want to think back to where is this all coming from? And Jesus answered some of these things by saying, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind. And love your neighbor as yourself. So today we're just going to dive deeper into what does it mean to truly love your neighbor? What does it mean to serve them? What could that look like? So first I want you to imagine, what is a community where you really feel connected, where you really feel loved by the people that are around you? What does that look like? What are the things that are constantly there that really make you feel like, wow, this group is family, this group is where I belong, this is home? And I challenge you to think, well, is that going to be a group where when you ask for help, nobody wants to come and help you? Is that going to be a group where if you're asking for somebody to watch your kids, that maybe somebody will say yes, but they constantly grumble about it? I think in that perfect group, I think in the community that Jesus has designed the church to be able to live in, will look a lot different than that. I think the group would be a place where when we actually do step out and are asking for help and are asking for community and support networks and those type of systems to be there for us, that it would be in a way that we would respond graciously and kindly and would helpfully serve one another. So if we've imagined that community that does look different and we imagine ourselves to be a part of that community, a couple things really have to start to stir in our hearts, and one would be, do I want to be a part of a community that would love like that? Secondly, if I can see that that's the design that God wanted our communities and the way we are to interact with people, if we believe that, how do we have to interact in that community? What do we have to do? And I think for each of us, it looks so different because God has made us all very uniquely different people. And within our uniqueness, we have different ways of serving, different ways of giving. But I think it's, safe to say that we all have something that we really do need to give. And so to serve people, we need to have our time. We need to be available to people. None of this, I'm too busy for absolutely everything. We have to be able to be there for people. The other things are like, what does it really mean to serve people? Well, sometimes to serve people is just to listen. Sometimes to serve people, it is the classic, let's go and help them actually move in because they need a hand. But you know what? There's so many things that are in between, like serving people. If somebody's really down and out, it's not just giving them a pat on the back and saying, you know what, you're going to be fine. It's taking the time to say, you know what, I think this is a little bit further than you think, and I want to listen, and I want to actually stop afterwards and let you know that I'm praying for you, not by saying, oh, I'm going to pray for you, but by taking the time and praying for them. By taking the time and actually sharing a bit of our own wisdom back to them to pour back into the community. And I think in our culture, there's many ways that we can serve, but we're so busy. The biggest way we need to serve right now is just by being available. Living our lives where our family, where ourselves are in a place that we can actually show up and help people. So thank you for joining us in this video. Hopefully we can all spend some time together and focus on being available to serving others. So yeah.